they say people teach what they need to learn. Well, I think storytellers tell the stories that they need to hear. And I need to hear this story over and over again. So that's why I'm telling it to you today. It's a true story. It's a story that happened on a Saturday in early March a few years ago. It was one of those Saturdays in early March like we are going to have this Saturday. One of those days like we are having today. And we'll have tomorrow, and we're going to have Friday, and we're going to have Saturday, and probably Sunday too. One of those days we get here in Alabama in early March, where the sun comes out, and the air is warm and glorious, and it's been winter, and you cannot bear to be indoors one more minute. I had work I had to do. I had emails to answer and files to organize, but my laptop was going to let me take all of that outside. And so I gathered up my computer and glasses and pens and papers and headed out to work at the little black wrought iron table there on my back porch. First, I had to put everything down and just walk through the yard. Just feel that sun on my face and neck and shoulders. Oh my goodness, everything's so beautiful. The plum trees, the pear trees, profusely in bloom. Big, fat, pink magnolia, those tulip magnolia blossoms. Oh, my goodness, everywhere. Look at that blue ice cypress. It must have grown 8 more inches over the wintertime. I remember how tiny it was when it went in the ground years ago. A housewarming gift from my friend Linda, who knew when I moved into that house, I needed trees more than I needed a toaster. In fact, as I look around the yard, I realize how many things there are gifts from people. I hear hammering next door. It's my neighbor, Jason. He's building a fence around his yard. Adam is helping him. Adam lives further down the street. Adam and Jason, they do a lot of things together. They got a lot in common. They're both in their 30s. They're both dads. Ordinarily, Lance would be helping them with the fence project. Lance is the 30-something single guy who lives on the other side of me. Lance, Adam, Jason, they do a lot together, but today Lance is busy. And so Lance is cleaning the house and setting up folding tables and chairs in his backyard, and while he works, he is listening to the Doors' greatest hits. Come on, baby, light my fire. He has got it cranked up really loud so he can hear it outside, and I can hear it too. It comes pouring out through the screen door, through the sunshine, across the street, over to my back porch, and that husky Jim Morrison voice and familiar keyboard riff, take me back to another Saturday morning. A gray, drizzly September Saturday morning. I am in my childhood home back in Reading, Pennsylvania. I'm there in my bedroom. I am 19 years old, and I love the Doors. Come on, baby, light my fire. The song swirls out of the stereo as I sing along and stuff the last few items into the little black suitcase that will accompany me for the next 12 months. It is the September after the summer, after my sophomore year of college, and my college roommate Julie McSweeney and I were heading off to Europe for a year. Come on, baby, light my fire. The Doors revolved through the final chorus of that song as I switched off the stereo, shut the lid, picked up the suitcase, took it downstairs. My dad slung the suitcase into the trunk of the gray Chevy Caprice Classic, and off we went, the three of us, my mom, my dad, and me, heading down I-95 to Dulles International Airport, where I would meet up with Julie, and off we would go. We got about 20 miles outside the airport, and my dad caught my eye in the rearview mirror. He said, Schluggo, you're going over there and you think you're going to find a better way to live. But I think what you're going to find is that everything you really want is in your own backyard. I don't think I really understood what he meant until that warm, sunny March Saturday. I have a sweet house, a safe place to live. I have work I love to do, and people like you who let me do it. I'm surrounded by gifts that remind me there are people in this world who somehow love me. I have a cat who helps me keep things in perspective reminds me daily I am not the center of the universe. Home, work, family, friends, hope that the world will be okay, that there are people coming along behind us who will somehow try to figure it out. My dad was right. Everything I really want is in my own backyard. Thank you for letting me be in your backyard so many times. It's so great to see you. Thank you.